This is an archival transmission. The record you are about to experience is a fragment, recovered and unsealed. It is designated Record 774 Alpha. What do you see in a mirror buried for 1 billion years? Your own face, or the face of darkness? The mirror reflects what is there, an emptiness so complete it has become a presence. We begin our descent into the archive. The dust motes drifting in the light are the remains of forgotten languages and love letters. Its recovery was an act of cosmic archaeology. It is a window, not into a past that was, but into a future that has already happened. The purpose of this transmission is to bear witness. Prepare yourself for deeper questioning. The first image materializes, a landscape under a pale, bloated sun, a desert, not of sand, but of green and brown glass stretching to the horizon. These are the glass deserts, remnants of cities melted by the slow heat of a dying star. Every building, every monument, all rendered into a single, homogeneous substance. The wind here is a silent wave of heat, polishing the glass into smooth dunes. Nothing has walked this surface for an eternity. The dunes shift, but only as glass flows over millennia, burying and revealing new forms. This is the final, simplified form of human civilization, a testament to its material nature. From above, faint patterns appear, the ghosts of city grids, visible only when the light is low. These lines are the last whispers of geometry, a memory without a mind to hold it. The silence here is absolute, the silence of a world that has forgotten noise. No insects, no birds, no engines, only the slow groan of the planet's crust and the faint hum of solar wind. This is not peaceful quiet, but the profound, deafening silence of total solitude. The planet is alone with itself, beyond our comprehension. It is not waiting. It simply is. The record lingers on this image, forcing us to see the world as it has become. The glass deserts shimmer, indifferent to memory. The scene shifts. We are now in a different region, a forest, but the trees are rust-colored spires of oxidized metal. This is an iron forest, the skeletal remains of the planet's infrastructure. Skyscrapers, bridges, towers, fused into a metallic jungle by 1 billion years of acid rain and tectonic stress. The ground is a deep carpet of rust. No life stirs here, no animals, no birds. The forest is a monument to decay, an ecosystem of corrosion. The air tastes of metal and dampness. The camera glides between colossal trunks, past twisted latticework and hollow cylinders, phantoms of function. Their original purpose erased, they stand as abstract sculptures shaped by entropy. Humanity built things to last forever, and they have. But not as intended. They endure as monuments to their own failure. Rain begins to fall. Not water, but a weak, acidic solution. Each drop accelerates decay, washing rust into silent red rivers. This is the planet's circulatory system now, a network of slow-moving acid dissolving the remains of a forgotten age. The rain is not cleansing, but an agent of dissolution. It is the sound of the world forgetting itself, one drop at a time. The iron forests dissolve, their memory fading with every storm. Only the process of decay remains. The world continues, indifferent to what once was. The image dissolves and reforms. We are deep underground, in a cavern of impossible scale. Faint blue-white light emanates from the walls, Cherenkov radiation from radioactive waste absorbed by salt crystals. This is a salt cathedral, a tomb for the poisons of an industrial age. Colossal pillars of salt rise from floor to ceiling, growing and changing over geological time. The air is thick and still, vibrating with the energy trapped in the crystal lattice. Within the salt, dark shapes are suspended, plastics, ceramics, polymers, fossils of an artificial kingdom. Their shapes are meaningless now, their function lost. This place was meant to isolate and contain, but the universe does not respect human intentions. The tomb has become a womb. Deadly waste now fuels a slow, crystalline genesis. Nature does not abhor a vacuum. It fills it. The energy humanity sought to bury has been repurposed, creating a new alien environment. The poison has become the seed of a new inorganic life. The salt cathedrals glow, silent and eternal. The record moves on, leaving the underground light behind. We are back on the surface, a vast, flat plain under a slate sky. It is always raining here. This is the slow rain, large viscous drops falling with agonizing slowness into a black, oily ocean. The world is defined by this monotonous event, the falling of the rain. The substance is a complex organic soup, the final breakdown of all life that ever was. Every forest, animal, bacterium, and human rendered down into this primordial slurry. The rain is the planet weeping its own history, back onto itself. The air is saturated with the smell of everything, all at once. There is no wind. The black ocean is perfectly still, broken only by slow, concentric rings from each drop. The rings travel for miles, intersecting in hypnotic patterns, the only movement in this landscape. This is the heartbeat of the dead world, a slow rhythm of falling drops. The record lingers, forcing us to adjust to the pace of this place. This is the ultimate state of entropy, not chaos, but perfect, horrifying equilibrium. The rain is not nourishing. The ocean is not fertile. It is a system that has achieved a perfect, pointless stability. It will continue for eons, a monument to the end of biology. What is the difference between a world that is dead and one that has simply found a new, simpler way to be? The rain continues, indifferent to the question. The scene fades, leaving only the slow, endless rain. The view shifts upward, into the upper atmosphere. The sky is filled with shimmering, aurora-like curtains of light, structured grids, fleeting images of forgotten alphabets. This is the atmospheric memory, the last repository of human data. For centuries, humanity broadcast its information into space. Now, those signals are trapped, their energy slowly degrading. These are the ghosts of conversations, songs, and dreams, fragmented, overlapping, distorted by time. What remains is not information but the ghost of information, a visual echo of a species that filled the air with thought. The lights shift. A burst of cosmic rays flares the patterns, almost forming a face or symbol before dissolving. Even here, memory is fragile, erased by the whims of the cosmos. The silence is that of a library where all books are written in a lost language. The potential for meaning is there, but forever out of reach, to be remembered in a form that is utterly meaningless. This is perhaps the cruelest fate. The lights continue to dance, a hollow epitaph. The record moves on, leaving the sky behind. The scene returns to a gray pebbled beach beside a calm, dark sea. But the pebbles are not stones. They are identical, black, non-reflective spheres. In the center sits a perfect black cube, 2 meters on each side. Its edges are impossibly sharp. Its surface is flat, absorbing all light. This is not a natural formation. It is an artifact. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Acid rain, shifting continents, the slow heat of the sun, none have touched it. The camera circles the cube. There are no markings, no seams, no signs of manufacture. The cube offers no answer. It simply endures. It is profoundly, terrifyingly alone. The final fragment. We are in a corridor, long, dark, perfectly straight, made of polished stone. There is no light source. Yet we can see. We move at a slow, constant speed. Silence is broken by a faint, rhythmic dripping. The drip is a code, a simple binary pattern. The last message, the final attempt at communication. But the code is unknown. The language is lost. We listen to this endless, cryptic signal from the abyss of time. The corridor is not empty. Something is listening, or speaking. Here, the record poses its final, unspoken question. The world that learned to speak by listening to the echoes of our own forgotten voices. The dripping continues, a patient heartbeat in the dark. The record ends. The image fades to black. The sound of the dripping ceases. We are left with only the silence of the archive. The transmission is complete. There is no summary, no conclusion, only the resonance of the images, the weight of the silence that follows. The questions posed are not meant to be answered but to be carried. The archive is now sealed. The record is returned to the deep. There will be no further transmission.